Well, this time next week, Bill Lee will be in charge of our state. And his final days before taking over, the governor-elect sat down with News 4 to talk about the job ahead. Chris Miller finished talking to Lee just about an hour ago. Chris, what's on his mind as he prepares to take office?
Yeah, Tom, he's really excited right now. You know, we're talking about a very successful businessman here who is transitioning to the political side of things at the very top of Tennessee with very little political experience in his past and in his background. We had 15 minutes to talk inside the Capitol tonight. I asked him about that transition. I asked him about some of the issues specifically facing Nashville and the mid-state. And we also talked about his motivations, his personal life. We talked about his wife, who was tragically killed 18 years ago in an accident.
My first wife was killed in an accident on our farm, and I had 4 little kids, and I was in the middle of my career, and it was a life-altering, devastating, life-changing experience. But it also was, as tragic as it was transformative. And then I had remarried, and that's when I said to my wife, you know, we should pray about this. And this is something I think that might be a real opportunity for me to serve.
Your wife, Maria.
My wife, Maria, yeah.
Future First Lady.
A remarkable lady, yeah, who has driven around in an old RV with me for 2 years, going to stops where sometimes there was very few, a couple stops, no people.
All right, we got a lot more coming up at 10 o'clock in my interview with Bill Lee here. We're talking about some of the issues tonight affecting those of us who live in the mid-state and in Nashville. I've been interacting with a lot of you on social media today. Some of those questions about affordable housing, about traffic, we asked them those questions. We'll address that tonight at 10 o'clock. I want to remind you, too, you can watch the raw, uncut interview of our 15 minutes with Bill Lee on WSMV.com or the News 4 app. Back to you guys.
Chris, we know it's been an incredibly long day for you. Thanks so much for getting that interview. Here's how the rest of the week is going to be playing out. Governor-elect Bill Lee will be sworn in on Saturday. That will begin his 4 years in office. He's holding a worship service ahead of the event at the Ryman, and everyone is welcome to attend. Afterwards, you can take part in tours of the Capitol and the State Museum. That ceremony will shut down several roads starting Friday. It will close 7th Avenue North from Jefferson Street, Broadway eastbound from 2nd Avenue to 1st Avenue, and 1st Avenue south from Broadway to the pedestrian bridge. Those are just the closures for Friday. We do have a full list on our News 4 app for the whole weekend.